I don't think I will get this moment back. There was around 3 or 4 frogs, huge ones, that I scared and jumped down the stream. Imagine if they started talking to me. I better have this on, because maybe I will see more of such scenes. I'm trying to scare them a bit. Amazing. If I just sit down and be silent for maybe 5-10 minutes, I think they will come up. I might just do that. I will just stand here and check how cautious are they. I'm not sure if they are able to see me, or they are just scared of vibrations or sudden movements. So I will test it out. Well, there are not many frogs currently, but I have another set of problems. I need to find a pet, and it seems I'm a bit lost. Okay. Slippery, but okay. Here it is, look at it. So tiny. Hey, Froggy, it's not Wednesday. No. You wanna come to hang out? Oh, look at you swimming. That's a baby. The ones I seen a moment before are much larger. Something tells me these things should not be eaten. It's just my instinct, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, lizards. Many of them. I will sit down to eat something, and then I'm moving on forward. What I'm doing today is moving through the forest. And in the middle of the forest, I shall find, if everything suits me well, an abandoned medieval village that is completely ruined. There are just few things sticking around and visible in the dense vegetation under the trees. But it has so much history. I planned it for so many years already, and now I get the chance. Well, for a few years, but that's too many, you know, considering this is close to me, and it's really not that impossible. Okay, taking a break, checking out what people will do. I hope they will give up and turn back, and then I'm moving through the forest and sharing some very interesting stories. I spent a lot of hours researching those stories just to find bits and pieces scattered around many different sources to come up with the most interesting story and the most plausible one. Okay, taking a break. Well, this part of the walk through the forest is very wild, I must say. There are a lot of shrubs to fight off, which is good. That might keep others away. And also, everything is very wet. So, you can see drops on the leaves, and as I'm passing by, it's like tiny rain is falling on me. I don't mind at all. I just need to be careful about my steps, and that's pretty much it. Hey, there's so many of you there on the one spot. A bit of a clearing. You know what is interesting? Everything smells of these flowers. Of them. Cyclamus, if it's pronounced correctly. I don't feel anything else when I inhale. Just cyclamus. I never felt this before, like in this sense. There's always a mix of things. Some wet grass, mud, soil of all kinds, you know, but everything just smells like perfume here in this entire forest path. It's beautiful. It is possible rain will fall. I'm not sure about the thunderstorms though. Maybe in some hours. But I brought equipment that should keep me safe. What I need to be careful about is these areas are easily flooded. So I just need to make sure water does not take me away. I don't wake up at the seashore, but not in a nice chill way on the beach with a cocktail or something, but in a bad way. These trees made a small tunnel. Well, tunnel-like shape. To be honest with you, I'm not checking the maps. I do have them. I don't have the connection though, which I again almost forgot. So I need to rely on other things. Okay. Let's see. Clearing. My guess would be the town was somewhere up there. There was a elevated place above the cliffs near the stream that's passing through, and there was a small fort. The village was on the hill next to it, maybe this one. I'm not sure really, these are just guesses at this point. And during the conflicts that I'm going to talk about, people were actually hiding in the in the fort to be safe. Not only people with all their precious belongings and their cattle. So I think it was pretty messy and crowdy for entire village to be there, just to be safe. So yeah, today I'm taking you to mid-17th century. Actually, to be honest, it's more like beginning of the 17th century. So I'm taking you to 1615 up to 1618. Those years were terrible for this region. More than 97% of cattle was destroyed. More than 90% of all houses were burnt. More than 50% of all male population was either dead or enslaved. I didn't find data about women and children, but I don't think they were without their own bad things happening to them. Of course, like in any war. So really, if I was able to time travel, I wouldn't choose those years, honestly. I think my survival rate, my possibility of survival would be very, very slim. Stream is to the right this entire time. Oh, okay. A random working cable. Another one. Maybe this is from some kind of a pump, getting water from the stream or something similar. Most of these areas are noted as forests, but some of them are like arable lands, I think. Nice. Very slippery. I can't even talk because then too much of my brain is dedicated to talking and not to being careful. Okay. I have just one core in my processor, so not many things can roll at the same time. I must say I always underestimate the tourists. They not even are quicker and better than me. They got to me, moved away like nice, cute little Germanic tribe. That's how they look, like two small children, or three, I forgot. Huge dog. And they are all shirtless, like some savages, in a nice way. Nice people. Okay. Wow, this is actually a nice spot. I stopped a bit to let them pass through and go a bit in front of me so I can be more relaxed. And I think I'm going to make a better quality stop here than I even hoped for. Look at this. Everything is mine. Well, it actually belongs to the state because the water is protected source. But you know what I mean. At this moment, practically it is all mine. Oh, beautiful. No frogs. I imagine they are somewhere over here in that more stagnant water. Let's search it up. When I was a child, I was always searching for them and catching them. Somehow they fascinated me. Now don't ask me why a frog would fascinate me, but it's not too unusual for children to be fascinated by anything. And I must say I'm glad that I am still fascinated by all those things at the same rate. I just cannot scream and jump happily because people maybe would look at me very weirdly, but I do believe that I have that urge sometimes. Let's check out that small pond up there. Again, being very, very, very careful because of the slippery parts. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is. Okay. I'm actually going to roam around here. Maybe this is even more interesting than that medieval village that was sacked. Oh. Tiny patches of water, ponds, very cute. Not even a single mushroom, I must say, but also I didn't even look. So maybe that would explain it. Maybe if you don't look for something, you don't really find it, like they say about lava or similar things. In the case of mushrooms, it's not like in the case of love. It's some other thing, it seems. Who knows? It's like a small island filled with tiny caves. Well, not caves, but let my imagination run wild. Okay. One of those occasions when I miss the drone. Actually, I don't miss it because I never had it, but I think I will order it soon. Should have done it much sooner, to be honest. Oh, already fall is coming and it will be very windy for drone footage. When southern wind starts kicking in. A tiny bird, but so far away. Even if I zoom in, it would not be worth it. I'm tempted to go even further. You just can't stop, can you? When you discover such things and when you are alone. I have some cashew nuts for snacks. They're good for energy. Some water. I'm good. I don't need anything else in my life. I can live here. Look, small fishes. Well, small fish, not fishes. These are the clouds that are dangerous, so on the forecast it is likely. I've seen something in northern Italy that is preparing to that looks like it was moving in this direction, and I am not sure what to think about it. Sometimes it is apparently cloudy and will be cloudy, but who can you trust? Nobody. Okay, let's move on and discover some medieval towns. I need to check if I have some connection, at least a bit of signal, so I can Oh, okay, those are, how do you say, tadpoles? That second stage of frogs preparing for Wednesday to come. I really need to stop about the Wednesday jokes though. Or should I? I mean, who cares? It's my thing. And not only mine. Okay, let's see. This is very dangerous, very slippery. It looks like it's dry at first, but it is not at all. Actually, you could even ice skate on it almost. Okay. Well, if I'm hurt, I'm just going to scream for those Germans to help me. Okay. Nice. I will go back, check the map, and tune in near or at the village. It's been a long time since jays were alerting the others of my presence near the edges of the forests. Of course, it was not a long time, it always happens, but this one is particularly... There is a path that's going right there, where the sound is coming from. But you know what? Let's not disturb it. Maybe it protects the nest or something. I'm not sure if this is the right time for them to have young chicks. I think it was supposed to be around May. Or maybe... I'm really not sure at this point. I better stop talking. But I do wonder how old this path is. It seems it is not out of the question. It could be from the medieval times. And look at this. 2 crab apples. You know what? We'll take both since they are together, so they can stay together. They smell very strongly of apples. They must be very sour. Some more over here. Maybe these are more ripe. I will let them be. I'm going to make something with those 2 apples. They are not going to waste. Maybe I will even save some seeds to try to plant them somewhere randomly. Sorry, I have a defense mechanism since all my hands are busy, just to sort of just a moment, I'm confused. Is this my best kind of tomato? This is something I love the most. Oh, it's so bad, it's already rotting. Maybe somebody dropped it here. It's such a nice piece of tomato. Looks like some heirloom variant. The uglier they are, better taste they have. I'm not sure if it is the same with people. Did not research. Wow. You know, ugly personalities, beautiful faces, and the other way around. Who knows? I'm conflicted. Sometimes I believe some parts of personality can be actually seen on the face. If you are arrogant for a long time, it sort of gets embedded in the way you look. And the tomato is still having an impression on me, like somebody randomly dropped it there just to tease me. Of course, I know that's not the case, but some kind of trash from the building sites. It's amazing how far people are willing to go just to drop their trash. Like, I think there are two occasions when people have immense power. When that adrenaline hits you and you can do whatever comes to your mind. It is when you are in love, when you are infatuated, especially in that first phase. And the second one is when you are dropping the trash in nature. I just cannot believe how far can some people go to drop the trash. Okay. Seems like the end of the path. Let me check, do I have any signal? I feel like a duck inside savannah or something equally bizarre. I just cannot fathom where am I comparing my memory. Of course, I have no signal of any kind. I think there is not a single base station for miles away. It's weird. Sure, should I go any further? I'm not really sure where I am. I know I'm near the road, and if I would follow it, I would get back to my car. I am not having any doubts there. But where is the medieval town? Is it all the way up there? Is it possible? It looks similar to it. Oh, it's so far away. I think I'm going back. And call this a failure. A failure, but with pride. Because I did nothing. Okay. Getting into random. Yeah. This is adventure for some other day. I think I underestimated both German tourists and the length of the journey today. So I'm going to choose an easier path. I think I will just not to go back through all the hassle back there. Maybe something interesting pops up. I don't know what could it be. But who knows? There's a lot of manure, for example. Maybe that interests somebody. Who knows? Oh, I can certainly feel it as well. And if I'm not mistaken, these should be of course I forgot the name in English. Look at this little one. You know, Halloween things. Pumpkins. Oh, thank God. My brain. I really need to give it more proteins or something. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe I'm infatuated with some mystical force or something. Whatever. More crab apples dropped to the ground. I won't be minding taking them because I don't have any particular plans for them. Random cistern of sort, tank, whatever it is. Okay. Well, nice little clearing, nice view. I believe the place I wanted to reach is really up there, so those hills, and it looked much closer on the map. Or maybe now when I think about it, let me just try to orient if I can. Maybe I took the wrong turn somewhere down the line, because maybe it's this, or I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, sorry. Just my mind. I'll come back home, make myself some nice lunch, and open all kinds of maps I can, just to try to understand what happened today. Where did I end up? It should be, sure. I think it is the wrong turn kind of thing. Maybe somewhere there was turning to the right I was supposed to take. Maybe I was supposed to follow the stream I was on. Well, this is it. Very slow paced, very boring, I know. Very random commentary, very random thoughts. Nothing is accomplished of any mission I had, but there are some cute paws in the mud. Maybe that is the dog from Germans I've seen. The road is here, the car is down there. Oops. Oh, now there is also a human print. My own. I look like I got here from some kind of a jungle. Well, if you think about it, I did. I actually didn't go far at all. I think the thing is, it was just going in a circle big enough so that it seems I did go far, but I'm almost at the exact same spot where I started. Weird. You know, thankfully, I know where I am. Look at these butterflies. Always love seeing those butterflies here in some random spots where there's some moisture, some small ponds or something. They always gather around. That's it. Pumpkins are on its way. Halloween is on its way. Well, not really, but you know, time passes fast, so yeah, it is on its way. And until next time, when hopefully the story of that village will be continued and properly done.